Okay, let me in fact quickly take that to Surinder Singh Lali, foreign affairs expert as well. Surinder Singh Lali, do you believe disaster management protocols were followed? Were all the SOPs followed? Were people sensitized enough? What has led to this huge extent of damage? Is it just the severity of the quake, or is there, was there, not enough precautions taken as far as earthquake resistance material used, SOPs followed at construction sites and whatnot?
Uday, at the risk of not generalizing, but I'm still going to do that. But you see, in the eastern part of the world, we do have a very poor record of following the standard operating procedures. You look at any building, for that matter, how many times do we do a fire drill? And since I've lived in the US and now lived in India, so we've had a poor record on, we always, when we get to the bridge, then we cross it and then we deal with it. And Uday, I have a friend who just landed in Bangkok a few hours ago, and he's stuck at the airport. And he says that it's obviously, for obvious reasons, it's an absolute madhouse. There is no taxis available. There are no hotels available. I mean, even, the coffee shops have run out of everything. So he might have to spend his night at the airport. Yeah, one of the biggest disasters that has been the CAG building. Unfortunately, it could not have been a worse timing for that building, because maybe that building was at a very vulnerable stage. There were 400 people working in there, and it had a big lift mounted on top of it. So, the initial figure was 43, 70, and now 81 people are missing. And before I came to the program, it was 3 bodies recovered. But I learned through this program, I think there are 7 or 8 now. And Uday, the other problem which I see now is that if and when it is, the earthquake is more than 6.4 and it happens to be in a coastal area, then the tsunami warnings also trigger in. So that is also something we might want to keep our fingers crossed on. And as Ambassador Goel rightly said, that at 4:40 IST on BBC, I heard them saying that the Indian Prime Minister has officially come on record and offered help. Well, there one point which I haven't heard in any of the debates, and for some reason I want to park it in your debate, is that, more than the natural reasons, the Three Gorges Dam, which is a major engineering feat in China, has been linked to an increase in seismic activity and landslides in the region due to the impoundment of its reservoir, which has altered the geographical stress and pore pressure points in the area. Now, how does it work? The weight of the water in the large reservoir behind the dam increases the pressure on the surrounding rocks. This can lead to changes in the stress and pore pressures within the Earth's crust, potentially triggering an earthquake. A Chinese study by 2010 by the China Earthquake Administration found that the Three Gorges Dam has triggered about 3,400 earthquakes from mid-2003 to 2009. So I'm not trying to spin in another controversial theory here, but I think, this is something that, we might also want to look into beyond the natural reasons for it.
Okay, let me take that to Sanjay Kumar, former DG NDRF as well. Sanjay Kumar, the worry, of course, particularly in Bangkok, is that this under construction building collapse could lead to more casualties. Almost 70 to 80 workers trapped there. How complicated is the rescue and relief going to be currently? Sanjay Kumar.